Good evening. I'm Storm Team 8 meteorologist Erika Martin for WXEdge.com. I do have a guest in the studio, Noah Coughlan, and I would like to welcome him. Welcome.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming to WXEdge.com, and thank you for visiting Connecticut.
Yeah, it's right on my route. It's on my route.
It's right on his route. We'll talk about this in just one moment. Yeah. But we are here to celebrate the fact that he's running across the country for the second time for a great cause. Of course, I'm interested in the weather that he has encountered, which includes the flooding in Colorado a few months back. And he's going to tell us about how he manages to get through these weather disasters and these rough temperatures as he's running through the country. This amazing country of ours, of course. So welcome again.
Thank you.
And let's talk a little bit about the cause and why you're running.
Well, I'm in Connecticut today on day 105 of the Run Across America. I left San Francisco 105 days ago on July 27th, and it's a 3,100 mile run from Pacific to Atlantic. 16 states, 9 mountain ranges, 3 deserts, and 4 time zones, and whatever Mother Nature has in store for me.
Speaking of which, Mother Nature had a big surprise for you as you were running through Colorado.
It did. Yes, the big biblical flood that came in about 2 months ago, I was right on the edge of it. I saw the storm developing, just some of the cloud formations and everything. I was an amateur meteorologist out there just looking at everything. It was a very scary storm to watch even before I knew or the public knew how bad it was going to be.
So this brings me to a point where so many people decide that they want to download weather apps, but a part of being a meteorologist is not only the science part of it, but there's an intuitive nature. And I think when you saw this system, when you saw something developing, you knew it was abnormal.
I could tell it was abnormal, just
abnormal in the sense that it was something that was going to be severe and disastrous.
I knew it was something to keep an eye on and to take extra precaution. That's the only thing I knew at the time.
Okay.
And it was different from any of those other storms that I've faced in my past.
In which way?
Just the way it looked.
Just the way. Okay. So
some of the lightning strikes that were coming down, they just looked bigger than usual. The clouds looked taller.
So a lot of cumulonimbus clouds, a lot of developing clouds higher up.
It just seemed a lot. The clouds were dark. They were very, very dark. It was I've never seen clouds that dark.
So this is fantastic. Noah just being that intuitive meteorologist saw something going on. And what did you opt to do? What was your solution?
Well, I run through the rain. I have no problem. I'm running solo across America, and if it rains, it rains. I can put on a sweatshirt or jacket, but I still go through the rain. And just wake up and do it again the next day. I was behind schedule at the time, and the next day I found out that the route I was supposed to be on towards Fort Collins was actually wiped out.
Completely.
Guardrails and everything that was gone, so I had no choice but to divert up to Wyoming.
Okay, and that was a rough run?
That was a rough run that brought me over the Continental Divide, and I got a mild case of hypothermia. My core temperature dropped just a hair, enough to affect me.
Okay, so when we talk about hypothermia and the dangers that you've encountered as far as your health, so you've run through a couple of very cold nights and mornings. So what do you do? Because it's I would assume it's pretty intimidating as you're running out there in the middle of the dark, in the middle of the night, and you are just running through very cold.
It's usually, I don't start until the sun rises, but even when the sun rises, it's about 26 to 28 degrees. I was facing that about a week ago. And I still wear my running shorts and a cutoff, but I'll have a sweatshirt on in the morning, and within a good mile or two, I'm already warmed up.
Okay.
And as long as I keep moving, everything balances out.
Okay, and so you understand sometimes when you have those colder temperatures, your body does have to work harder, so you are properly hydrated.
I'm properly hydrated. I eat and drink between 6,000 to 9,000 calories a day.
I'm amazed. I mean, you must burn that.
I've lost 25 pounds. That I didn't even know I had to lose. It's gone.
Yeah.
Lost 25 pounds since the start of this run.
Okay, so let's talk about you've encountered the flood in Colorado. You have also run through some rough weather in Nevada and Utah.
Nevada and Utah had some summer thunderstorms that moved in with some thunder and lightning, a little bit of hail, and also in Iowa, I didn't tell you, there was some tornadoes that came in right behind me.
Wow, right behind you. You've been beating Mother Nature.
Yes, barely.
Okay.
Barely avoiding it. I've been in it, but it's been rough. There's no easy way or no easy route, or there's no way to avoid the weather to run across America.
No, it's all so unique and so interesting. Now you're from Vacaville.
From Vacaville, town in Northern California,
That's
by
right.
Napa.
I forecasted there.
Yeah, she knows where it's at.
I know where it is, and so the difference in the landscape. Tell me about that. How much do you love New England?
Okay.
Let's talk about how fantastic the landscape. I mean, really, you're dealing with two completely different lifestyles. It's dry. There's a lot of desert. There's just drier area in the west, in Nevada and Utah, and then you're encountering
the one thing that I haven't faced is humidity this entire run.
So okay.
I have not faced humidity this entire run.
Interesting.
Usually I knew it would hit right about, let's say, Illinois or somewhere in the second half of the country. It's been almost California weather the entire run.
You have really lucked out.
I've lucked out. It's been amazing. I've been waiting for it to hit, and it hasn't hit yet.
Okay.
But as far as the area, I love the Northeast. I have been to New York before. First time in Connecticut, great place, great people. And just this time of year coming through, looking at all the trees and just it's a sense of I like the
history.
The pulse. I like the pulse.
Oh, I like that. The pulse.
I like the pulse of Connecticut.
The Connecticut pulse. I like that.
Everybody seems pretty cool up here. So.
Yeah, everybody is pretty cool. So you ran through the showers today. There was a cold front moving through. I'm sure you were aware of that. And right behind that, we have those colder temperatures. We had a warmer day today. Nice start to the day with those showers. And then we have colder temperatures for tonight as you run north.
Towards Meriden.
You're first, but are you going to Fairfield first, or
no,
where are you going?
I came from Fairfield.
Your friend is from Fairfield.
My friend is from Fairfield.
And we have to give him a quick shout out.
Yeah, to Croy.
Hi, Croy. From
Croy, who also ran across America. There's very few of us.
Thank you, Croy.
So he's in the area. I wanted to say hello.
Hi, Croy. So now you're running towards Boston now.
Run towards Boston. I have to be in Boston by Sunday at 3 p.m. I finish the 3,100 mile run across America.
Oh my gosh! But this is the second time.
For Batten Disease, my cause. Yes. Yeah.
Okay, and so once you get there, you're planning to rest?
I'm planning to rest and actually get some sleep. It's going to be a grand finish. Many of the families I run for will be there. The New England area families will be there. There'll be a police escort and trying to get some veterans out there. I'll be retiring the flag I'm carrying a big American flag. And it's bittersweet because believe it or not, it is fun, the daily adventure, but my body needs a break.
You definitely need a break. Yeah. And now, really, I also want to ask you another thing. I always emphasize the importance of sunscreen as you've been running across the country. Tell me no, you've been applying that sunscreen, correct?
Very loosely, because from experience, liberally, very loose because especially in extreme heat.
That was a total change in subject.
No.
I had to get people. I always get everybody on sunscreen. Tell me why.
This is why. With running a lot, you sweat a lot, and if your pores are clogged, guess what happens? You overheat from the inside.
Okay.
So anything from bug spray to big gooped on.
That could be something that you could invent.
Yeah, I need some sort of sunscreen that I can put on to protect my skin without clogging my pores.
And allows your body to
sweat.
To sweat.
So it's a very tricky balance. I have to put on just enough to cover nose and everywhere
I think
else.
you have meteorology and chemistry in your future.
I got something, but everything you do when you run across America has a balance.
I love it. Yes.
Everything
and everything in life, right?
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Good.
Well, my life is run across America.
I like that.
For another 3 days.
All right. Well, I'm going to let you go because this is the second interview we've had, and the last interview didn't take. So he's got to get going to Boston, Meriden, then Boston, and we gave a shout out to Croy. Anybody else?
No. You guys can follow me on my website and learn more about the cause and all the children I run for, and all the bracelets I'm wearing and T-shirts I'm wearing, and thank you all for the support to all the families who are watching. I wouldn't be able to do it without you. And for anybody who's watching who wants to learn more about me or my cause, go to runcoast2coast.com. That's RUNCOAST, number 2, COAST.com. Runcoast2coast.com.
And he's the nicest guy. I met him about 10 minutes ago, and he was just like, I'll do the interview, and he's fantastic, and he's doing a wonderful thing and just giving back to everybody. And I just thought I'd have to pick his brain on the flood and what he's encountered, of course, the weather. But you're going to get cooler nights, cooler days, but it all ends soon enough. And then you might stick around in the New England area, right?
I'll be in the Boston, New York
He's thinking
area
about
for about
moving
2 weeks.
to the East Coast, maybe.
2 weeks, maybe I'm considering it.
Okay, well, thank you so much,
So,
Noah. Thank you
thank
for
you.
joining us. Be sure to, again, refresh your WXEdge.com page. You can always log on to WTNH.com, and I will see you at 10 and at 11. And thank you. Thanks, Noah. Bye,
Thanks for having
guys.
me.
Have a good night.